Hi, and welcome to Week 8 of the high school football season. I'm Kelly Hines here with Barry Lewis. Barry, we had another top-ranked team go down last week.
Yes, East Central, which had been the top-ranked team in Class 5A all season long, was upset 14-6 at Pryor last Friday night. Pryor, great defense, good ground game. They do the little things that it takes to win, took advantage of East Central mistakes, and they pulled off the upset. And now Pryor this week has another tough game. They can't celebrate that victory over East Central too long because they visit Coweta, which is also in the thick of that district race. So that should be a great game on Thursday night. Remember, most of the high school football games this week are on Thursdays. And Kelly, you're going to have a great game at Metro Christian on Thursday.
Yeah, sounds like it. Metro Christian hosts Verdigris this week. It's a matchup of two top 10 teams. Both of them are undefeated. Both have really strong offenses this year. Metro Christian runs a high-powered offense behind quarterback Andrew Herron. And then on the other side, the Cardinals, they're averaging 47 points a game, which is a lot of points. Quarterback Christian Hitchcock is having a good year, and they have a great ground game behind Tanner Smith. So those two offenses clashing, that should be interesting. Probably a lot of points going to be scored in that one. And Barry, tell us about your game.
Yes, and I think I have a game that will be just as good, if not better. In Class 4A, the number 1 and 2 teams meet as top-ranked Wagner visits number 2 Catoosa, a rematch of last year's Class 4A semifinals. It's a blockbuster matchup. Two of the top 10 players in the area, according to our all-world rankings, is Wagner's very versatile Kevin Peterson. He's just done everything you can imagine this year, defense, offense, special teams. He'll be going against Catoosa's Cole Shulin, having a great season running the ball again this year, and Catoosa also has an outstanding linebacker, running back Levi Browning. So it should just be a great matchup at Catoosa. And Kelly, going into the final 3 weeks of the regular season. Gosh, it's hard to believe we're going into the final 3 weeks of the regular season. Any predictions for us as far as how these district races are going to turn out?
Well, I have a couple, and these are ones I did not see coming when we were just a short time ago looking at how the district race would shape out. But I think that Broken Arrow is going to take a district crown this year. They play at Norman this week. If they can get through that, obviously Jinx next week. But I think that the Tigers could win a district title this year. My other one, as you mentioned earlier, Pryor, big game this week against Coweta, and then they close out the regular season against Central. But Pryor's a team I don't think I would have even picked as a playoff-bound team before the season started, and I think that they can win a district title this year.
Well, you weren't the only one, Kelly, who wasn't picking Pryor, because in our preseason poll of district coaches, Pryor was picked to tie for 6th in the 18 district, and now they're in a position where they could win the whole thing. So quite a season for Pryor. And Stillwater in 6A4 was also picked for 6th in its district race, but it's in position to win that district, although there is a little bit of an obstacle in front of Stillwater called the Union Redskins in Week 10. So I don't know if I'm going to predict Stillwater to prevail in the district race, but it wouldn't surprise me. Union, that should be a great matchup in Week 10. I'm still going to go with Union to prevail in the district, but Stillwater is having an amazing season.
All right, that's all we have time for this week. On Thursday night this week, check out TulsaWorld.com for the latest scores and updates.